Would you like to know the fastest way to become a millionaire? And how about a Jeff Lerner book review that is going to be unforgettable? Hi, this is Michael from Viral Home-Based Pursuit, and in this video, I'll be going behind the scenes, uncovering and showing you the discoveries about Jeff Lerner's book, also called The Millionaire Shortcut, the pros and the cons, alternatives, is it a scam, is it all full of fluff and theory, and so much more that you're going to need to know that by the end of this video, when you're done, you know what to take action with. But before I get started, if this is the first time you're watching me, I do come out with videos like this on other guides, ebooks, training programs, courses, different people out there in this space through a business model called affiliate marketing, which I will be going ahead and talking about in just a moment here. So hang on with me till the end of this, because you're also going to get some sweet gems, some sweet tips and tricks, and some hacks as well. But go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Click on the bell notification icon so you don't miss a future video that I come out with. And you can also see what I produced in the past. So I'm going to get right to it. Before I jump into the share screen here, this isn't some fluff. This is not a theory. This is not a scam. I just want to put that out there. Maybe you've gone elsewhere, you've read blog posts, seen other YouTube videos, and are quite unsure. And so you've landed on mine. And I get where you're at. There's a lot of these gurus, internet marketers, people who are trying to get you to purchase a course like that's $5,000 plus worth. They give you something on the front that's not, it may be free, but it's not really worth anything, or they want you to pay for something and it just doesn't work. It's been regurgitated by somebody else. But the creator of this, Jeff Lerner, just to give you a little bit of context on the background, he has been an entrepreneur since around the age of 15. It's kind of when he started. I wouldn't say he was exactly an entrepreneur at that time, but he was on this journey, which he soon eventually became one. And so with all his work, being able to make money on the internet, promoting other people's products and services without even having to own his own, now he does, has his agency, courses, stuff like that. He cleared over $400,000 plus worth of debt, has made over $40 million online plus, and is one of the most reputable people out there and trustworthy ones that I've ever come across. And I've taken his training programs, so I'm somebody who practices what they preach. Now, let me get into the share screen. So this is the page right here. It's the free download that reveals the fastest way to become a millionaire. You could download a zero-cost copy of the Millionaire Shortcut, where you'll discover why the amount of people who become millionaires every year is increasing at a rapid pace, especially now in these unprecedented times where you're unsure, of a 9-to-5 job, if you're going to have it the next day. Businesses going out, laying people off, furloughing. You're unhappy with the position you're in. You're stuck having to wake up every morning, put on a pair of jeans, the shirts, the shoes, get in the car, drive, sit at your office or wherever that is. You waste another 15 minutes talking to Susie and Bob. And then by the time you're just doing busy work and your mind's just in a whole different place. So if you want more of that freedom for yourself, you want more of that energy and your time back and be able to live life on your own terms, keep listening up, because I'm going to give you some revealing things here. So the simple hack he used to shorten the process of becoming a millionaire, and how you can start using it for yourself today so it's relatable. Plus a bonus video that on the next page that will bring it all together, so you can move forward with 100% confidence and certainty that this can in fact work for you and you can get the results you want income-wise. But stick with me, because this isn't just income-wise. I'm going to show you how Jeff is completely different and revolutionized the industry unlike anybody else you're going to follow. And when I tell you this, it might change the way you think about things. It'll change your decision. So stick with me. So now let me go ahead and before I get started, I'm going to show you my my blog post that I made about it, so you can see more about the pros and the cons as kind of as a guide for me too. But you can download this down below. It'll be like one of the very first links. Go ahead and get access to this, and you'll also get a lot of support from myself too. I'm somebody who's earned thousands of dollars online through the affiliate marketing business model, which we'll learn about also with Jeff and myself. Digital agency stuff, coaching and consulting courses. I have my own now too. So you can learn how to do all these things like myself, because I started in the health and wellness space producing a blog, and that's what's allowed me to help out a lot of people make an impact, because the amount of value you give is in direct proportion to how much you'll make. And that's what you're going to learn with Jeff and anyone else online. So this is sort of the post. It might be different by the time you're looking at it, but the Millionaire Shortcut, as it's also known as, and and you're going to know more about it just now. I have a table of contents right there. What is it about? I have another video, kind of, you can go through that one as well. He is the owner of Entre Institute. If you don't know this already, maybe you do. And it's a digital training self-education platform where he will show you how to build a legitimate business. If you don't want to make millions, that's fine. But if that's your goal, that's good. If you don't, you can still take a piece of the pie, right? And a lot of people come to me and they ask me that, is can I just get a little bit? And I'm like, yeah, of course, that's fine. I didn't have that thought in the beginning, but over time, your goals may change. A goal is not always set in stone. So the Millionaire Shortcut is a guide to help you shortcut or in essence, copy Jeff Lerner, the Millionaire's 7-figure business plus. And this is not far from the truth, by the way. And he'll literally let you copy his business. So you can shortcut your way. And the best way to do this, in my experience, has been to get a mentor. And Jeff Lerner has been that person for me. He's not the person that I first started with because I started elsewhere, but I eventually evolved into understanding more about Jeff, his background. And if you want to know more about him, I'll leave a video down below. He's not a scammer. I debunk all that stuff, the misunderstandings of it. And if you hear it from other people, it's probably because they've failed or they just want to promote their own things and stuff like that. So, and you've probably done research on saying that there is no shortcut. This stuff takes hard work. And well, of course, that's the truth. But the thing is, when you hear shortcut, it's like you can piggyback off somebody and copy, in essence, where you can model the results that they've been able to get. What is the strategy? What is the system that they've used? So many people, they want it. Are you somebody who just wants it, or are you somebody who wants it and is willing to get the right strategy for yourself to be able to do that? If it's the two, then that means Jeff Lerner is the person that can help you. And by the way, if this is the first time you're getting started online, let me know down below with a yes also if you would like. And maybe if it's not and you've tried something else, go ahead and let me know down below if you've failed or, is this your second time doing this and so forth. So he's somebody who went over $400,000 plus worth of debt. And then he cleared it all up and has made over 40 million plus online through affiliate marketing, promoting other people's products and services without in the beginning having to own his own product. And that's how I started off too. And if that's something that you want, keep listening in. So the inside of his book, I'll show you how that looks like. Let me kind of get into that now and then I'll come back to the pros and the cons. So this is going to be the ebook or the guide per se. It sometimes freezes at the very top, so just give it a second. Okay, I'm hesitant to show you too much. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that you go in yourself and you can actually read it, because it's the ebook version, but if you look at it and it's in front of you, just imagine looking at it, reading it on your own time, or wherever it is, from wherever it is you are, and then being able to get that knowledge and then taking that, having the thought to then act on it. It's much better than just sitting here asking from me to show you it all, because that wouldn't make sense and that's not good to just do. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you some of the main points. So in the beginning, he talks about him, like who he is. He gives you a backstory. Jeff will give you a backstory as to who he is, how he cleared over $400,000 worth of debt, over 40 million plus to date, to be named in the Inc. 500 twice. Because right now you want to know two things: how far he actually came from becoming, to becoming a millionaire, what the Millionaire Shortcut is, and how you can copy it. And so this is Jeff right here on the right side. And again, I wrote a separate post and a video that I'll leave down below if you want to check that one out too. So after losing a franchise restaurant that he had tried to start in a bid to create a better life for himself, he was keeping his head above water until it hurt his hand. He comes from that jazz piano background as a musician. He wanted to get into that, and I've listened to a lot of his podcasts, watched his videos, and have followed him for a long time now, from a pretty good time. And what he talks about is that he didn't want to work. He had a job for like a firm, as a clerk, helping receptionists, secretaries, and stuff like that. But he noticed how it was just very like bottom of the food chain. And, whenever he'd come up to them, it'd be like some kind of, it would be something different, like of a complaint, or they would look at him in a way and it would just degrading type of work, which is what he thought. And he just didn't like any of that. And he knew from the beginning that he didn't want to go in the traditional 9 to 5 route. So he just, went, to his family, who he grew up, with a good family. And, they supported him in his cause to wanting to become a piano player, and he said, if you wanted not to go to work, then let me become this piano player. And so he started doing that for some time, but little did he realize that it was so much more work, right? It couldn't just, the chances of that. And so he already had arthritis and things like that. So he started turning into more of the digital space, trying to figure out how he can leverage the internet, which is what you're here to do, which is why I'm here, right? At the same time. I've already gotten the results. If I haven't already said this, I've been able to earn thousands of dollars online for myself, and been able to do this with affiliate marketing, coaching, consulting, in the digital space with digital agency, course creations as well. So I can help you. I've been already in this process for a while. I started with a health and wellness blog, had monetized that, made an impact in people's lives. That's where I began, expanded into other projects. So I'm not just somebody who just speaks. Income proof, we can do that at a later time, okay? For another time. So everyone deserves to live an awesome life. And now everyone can live it with this one secret he's going to reveal to you in this book. So he does, like later on, talk about the one secret. And if you don't do this, you're going to be making years of mistakes, months, weeks. It all compounds, and you're eventually going to get super frustrated, putting all this time and energy to eventually wanting to quit and thinking that this doesn't work for you and anybody else. So you would like to get in here and read, because it's going to show you the one secret that will save you a lot of time and energy, mental and physical pain, and your money at the end of the day, if that's something you want. Make sure you take a look at this. Again, it's down below in the description. So he talks about his background. 1,700 new millionaires are created every single day in the United States alone. When it comes to millionaires, it's now a case of who's next: your neighbor, your colleague, your sister, your brother, the kid who works at the local grocery store. It could be anybody, and it could be you. And it's the truth. I mean, a lot of people, they want, but comes down to the skills and the strategy. And if you want to learn all that, you're going to get that from Jeff and his training courses. Okay. So, I'm not going to show you all again. I'm going to take some key points, but this is just a snippet of what you're going to be seeing. An important thing you need to know before you use a shortcut to create an awesome life. He kind of goes through that there, the what. People had $10,000 in their bank account that they could produce on a whim, like a lot of real estate requires. They likely wouldn't be searching for ways to make money to live a better life. So just with one more page, kind of going through here, who are you going to copy? Kind of goes through that, because he reveals that the way to success is to copy, right? Piggyback, shortcut somebody, shortcut your way with somebody else. And so, the guide will go on throughout, so you can read the rest of it on your time. But it also has a link down below, just on every single page. You click there, and it will take you to this video, likely this one that looks like this, where he's going to show you a short video where you're going to learn the fastest way to become a millionaire, plus get $673 worth of free bonuses. Okay, so he's going to give you that video there. He's going to give you some revealing things that are going to hit with you. It's going to be a little bit painful, but it's good for you, because it's going to hit home, and it's going to say, okay, I want to get going and moving towards the income that I desire, right? That's something that you want. You want to start making, $100 to $200 a day. You really start wanting to work from home, right? Have something that gives you passive income while you're sleeping. And this is all something that can happen. It's just about getting into the right frame of mind, the right knowledge, and then taking action on that. Okay. So then let me go back into this here. So I revealed some of the things he talks about. Jeff's landing page, I showed you that already. You can also pick up the book here on this post if I link to it down below. Pages 1 through 10, page 11, page 14, Jeff will give you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to copy him, okay? He has 3 top business models he used to personally go from $400,000 plus in debt to becoming this millionaire, okay? These 3 business models have helped people like you and I make $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month and beyond. And even if it's more or less, right? What are the rewards? What are the outcomes you're after? You might just be wanting to pay some bills and you want to do it part-time. You might want to go at this full-time and dedicate it so you can eventually leave your 9 to 5. That's possible. It's been possible for me. I want the same results for you. depending on what those values and those needs are and what you're looking for. I'm going to be here to help you along the way as well. So some of the key takeaways, if you want to become wealthy in this new age and new economy and design your best life on your own terms, then you should follow Jeff so you can copy his business. How many other people out there will allow you to do that? A lot of people will say it, and a lot of people will, in fact, show you ways of it, but how many of them actually show you in different business models? Right? He has everything packaged into one place, which I'll kind of get into in a little bit. And that's what makes him different. And the thing that makes Jeff the most different, and people are going to say, oh, this is some BS stuff. He doesn't give me that much information. Like this person has said here, and I completely align with this. If somebody just wants to know, and this is a review, if somebody just wants to know how to make money on the internet, they're in great hands with any of the other highly qualified make money online gurus, most of whom I know in person and respect. The biggest difference, now listen, is that those other marketers strictly focuses on marketing and sales, while Jeff takes this more holistic approach. Can you see the light shining up? Because I can feel the light hitting on me from the top, and if the lighting is kind of bad, please excuse me, I'm sorry for that. But point being is that in this context, Jeff takes this more holistic approach. Now, he's going to show you how to learn how to make great money on the internet, but he's going to do it while allowing you and showing you how to live a balanced life, taking care of your health, building great relationships, developing leadership, and the communication skills, and so much more. He's in a category of his own, okay? He stands alone in all this, right? And this person has said he's been in this industry for 10 years plus, and it's a 5-star review. And there's many other people in here, great content, great people. It was awesome. I learned a lot in 1 week, things that could take me a decade to understand. After completing this course, the courses that he has, which I have another video for that, but I'll kind of go into it a little bit. You will have a rekindled flame for improving your life. Jeff did a great job at projecting his excellent excitement and passion onto the viewer. Highly recommended for anyone who is eager to reach the potential that lies deep within them. Okay, great teacher, very informative. Can't wait to get into the good stuff. And a lot of people are getting good results on this. There's more on it on his Entre Institute page, but I'll get into that. I have another separate video on Entre Institute, which is his platform. If you want to know more about it, again, I'll leave it down below in the description. So the short video I kind of showed you already earlier, that then leads up into the Entre Blueprint. So this is what I wanted to show you next. So the 6-step video training for creating a wildly profitable online business. So the book is kind of like the front end free offer he gives you. And you're going to hear this from other people. They're going to be like, well, he's trying to give you, that's not even the main course. Well, it's a business for a reason. And even if it's not the main the main course, the entree, right? You're going to understand in just a second why this is very useful. Just keep in mind that he takes more of a holistic personal development mindset approach, becoming an awesome person in your life, not just somebody who wants to create a business and make money with it, because in the end, that will just fail on you. You will probably learn along the way the mindset and stuff, but it's in the reverse order. You have to want to learn the mindset, the things that go into all this. And, I did this in the beginning where I just started a blog after watching people's YouTube videos and blog posts. I thought I could do it. Put the health and wellness blog together. And after months, I was wondering why people weren't coming to my posts, my websites, ranking in Google, the stuff that I was trying to rank in Google for. And if they did, it wasn't good. They weren't getting into my emails. They weren't becoming leads. They weren't becoming sales, because I was either talking about things that I wanted to do. It wasn't about them, or it just wasn't the way I needed it to be, until I found some training that really allowed me to learn everything between the A and Z, not just A and Z, everything in between. And so once that sparked, everything else started clicking, and I figured out, okay, this was the way to do it. I wanted to support my family. I wanted to be able to be somebody who wasn't dependent on the government again, because I had been relieved from my last 9-to-5 position, being overworked. Okay, being overworked, underpaid, undervalued, working hard mentally and physically until they went down under. But luckily for me, I started already paving the path during that time when I had downtime at my desk. Okay, and I just really wanted to not go back into the whole food stamp life again and unemployment, because I was I was down that route once, and now I had to go through it again, unfortunately. But this came about something different, and it sparked into me during that time that I was unemployed. I took it to my advantage, and I started doing this even more full time, and I went on it hard. Okay. But my story is for another time. I don't want to get too far into that depth. So the Entre Blueprint, it's the ultimate internet business training that combines tactical training on the 3 most lucrative online business models with Jeff's unique, awesome life method, which I'll show you, that combines psychology, economics, life coaching, and personal development. So as opposed to going to all these other places and buying courses, Jeff has it like all bundled in one place. Because in your journey, whether it's business or entrepreneurship, marketing and sales, those skills you're going to get, but you also want to get the personal development, understand some bit about finances, understand about the economics of things, even throw some sciences in there, thermodynamics. So I went to school for 3+ years, learned chemistry up until some organic chemistry, the higher math classes, business. I've done just about it all. And so didn't want to go back into school, right, to finish another year's worth of university, get a bachelor's. Okay. And I didn't want to go back and get more certifications. So, in this new economy, this is totally possible for you. So you'll get trained on exactly how to implement the 3 business models online you can use to pay for a more awesome life, as well as get the mindsets and strategies to ensure your success. The Entre Blueprint also comes with the access to one-on-one advisor to assist each student, okay? And then he has other things that you don't have to get into. Of course, there's a paying element to this. Think about it. You pay to play. You pay attention. You don't pay, what happens? You want everything for free? You won't pay attention. You won't do what's necessary. If you're just somebody who wants to slack, somebody who's a tire kicker, somebody who wants somebody to do all the work for you, just done for you system, which in a way it is, but it's not. It's not a done for you system. It's going to help you in different components, which I'll get into. But if you're just somebody who's looking for that's a short-term problem that's a short-term solution to a bigger problem. Those things work, but people get too attached to them. It's better to go deep and figure out how to grow a personal brand with the branding, and you're going to learn how to do that because I've been able to do it for myself. And Jeff Lerner is the right person for you for that. So Entre Nation Elite, the Entre Digital, Entre Coaching, the Entre Inner Circle, he has those programs that come into it. So the ebook is the first thing, the thing that I showed you in the beginning, okay? And then that leads into this video here. Well, then he will give you an offer to get the Entre Blueprint. That's where this comes in, right? He gives you the one-on-one business advisor, the Awesome Life Challenge, the Entre Nation community, 30-day keep it all money back guarantee. I think it's for $39. So that's the first offer. That's like the front end. I was $7 at one point, now it's $39, but the price can go up. He could charge the normal price of, I think, $200. And he asked somebody if they would be willing to pay thousands of dollars for this. They said, yes, it's that good. So now, not to go too far into it, because I have a separate video on the Entre Blueprint that I'll link to down below, but get into that guide first, that free ebook, and then I'll help you along the way with this and help you understand all these things. But here's the Entre Blueprint, where he will give you a dedicated advisor. The Entre Blueprint contains 100% training from real-world experts. Jeff and his fellow trainers are all multiple eight-figure earners in digital business and only teach on the things that they do themselves every day. This is not theory or fluff. It's real-world training you can get results from. You can take it from somebody who studied just about a lot in college, okay? I got specialized, but then in the beginning, it was a lot of economics, micro, macro, thermodynamics, general chemistry, organic chemistry, calculus 1, 2, 3, statistics courses, everything else, you name it, in business, some engineering, stuff like that. And this isn't, I'm somebody who's like very introverted, ambivert with extroverted qualities now because I have the skills. And that's what I want you to be able to understand, is you can do that. So he has the Entre Nation group as well that you can become a part of. And so he'll just introduce you in that one. And so again, keep in mind that after the book, you can watch the video, get the blueprint. I would get in there as soon as possible. You're going to learn about the 3 P's of an awesome life. It's an hour plus worth of video. Gives you more there. Excellence is a decision, and Entre helps you make it. Jeff is one of those people who's the most energetic, holistic, smart, passionate people you're going to come across. He's not a scammer. He's none of that. And you're probably thinking, well, this isn't even the main course, Michael. This isn't even going to show me how to make the money. No, not exactly 100%, but it's the entrance point. Shows you're committed. Again, people pay, they pay attention. So it's something that you want to get yourself a part of sooner rather than later. The 3 legs of successful action, he shows you what that's all about. What does it mean? And then let's go to step 3. 3 phases of building your legacy. They're all like hour plus worth of videos. Step 4, he's going to go into the affiliate marketing. He'll actually give you a guide there at the bottom you can pick up for free. You can see right there, it's on step 4. You can download the blueprint. And then step 5, he talks about digital, let me go back here. Step 5, he talks about digital agency. Again, he gives you something for free down below. And then step 6, it's about courses. So you can choose one of those 3 business models. Those are the 3 core ones he focuses on. And then you can build a part-time, full-time income around this. And really, the reality is you can make whatever income you desire, but you just have to want to get in there and put in the work and put in the time. And I'm going to be here by your side to help you along with Jeff too. The business plan, which is then kind of like the video that then takes you into kind of a webinar type thing where he'll like give you a pitch at the end of the video, which is normal. And then he'll ask you if you want to pay for a certain course and therefore and move in that direction. You can start with affiliate marketing if this is your first time online, or any other ones work just as well. So he also gives you the Awesome Life Challenge, just so I can show you. It's about 20 videos worth of them in there, from lesson 1, the welcome, and then lesson 20, psychosocial self-assessment. Pretty cool videos. I don't want to spend too much time on this because I made a separate video of it down below. But here he is talking about awesome life in your perfect day, quieting the monkey mind, optimizing your reading, auditing your habits. You're only as successful as you act, becoming and staying legacy focused. So it's a lot of personal development, holistic, economic, financially, and all these things put together. And then after all this is done, after the blueprint, then you can get into more of the, I'm just trying to see if, go back to this post, kind of showed you some of the reviews. Let me see if I can go. So eventually, after all that is said and done, then later on, he will go into, let me see if I can find it here. Trying to find the courses. It's probably underneath the resources. Sometimes he changes they change the layout of it. So just bear with me. So this is eventually the course that you can come to. Okay, so the beginning is that first point of contact will be the guide, which I highly recommend you get. Okay, even if you don't think 100% this is going to be for you in the end, that's something to get into because you're going to get a lot of knowledge. Plus, I'm going to throw in some free things when you go ahead and get them through me, like some passive income books and then some affiliate marketing, make your $1,000 plus per month, and a lot of different things you're going to be hearing, not pitching wise, but so much more about the stories and the background of all of this and what to look out for, people who can scam you, how to get away from all that. And there might be some pitch is in there, but it's like, it's something that's for your own good being if it's something you feel is right for you in the end. But, after the blueprint, then you can get access to more of his things. I mean, the blueprint comes with, there are upsells to the after you get the blueprint. You don't have to get them. I have a separate video in a post that talks about those upsells. You don't need to get them. Don't be thinking you need to because other people are putting it down. But eventually, you want to get into one of these, the Affiliate Millionaire Accelerator course, which, yeah, you do see the price there. And then he talks about things like the orientation, YouTube marketing, sales funnels, email marketing, blogging, and so much, much more with paid free traffic. And it's put together also by Figure Plus earners with Jeff and so many people who actually do this. Agency Millionaire Accelerator, how to help people get leads. You can see that right there. I don't want to spend too much time on this, the Digital Course Millionaire Accelerator. Because I do have another video on this as well, the Entre Nation Elite membership. So the prices do go up with all these different things, but you don't need to get them from the beginning. If you feel they're right for you, which they are amazing, at some point, it might be something that'll help you out in your journey. If you're serious about all this, not somebody who just wants to dabble. Don't be somebody who just wants a fast income. Be somebody who wants to do this long term. If you do this day by day and you build it up, it's like the compound effect. It's the book, The Compound Effect. The more you do day by day, you audit your habits, and your habits are what make you get the reward. It's not, I know you want the reward. Your reward is like the income. But the thing you have to look out for are the habits. The habits are what lead you to your rewards. And it's what's building your habits every single day the right way. It's going to make you the person you want to become. Ask yourself, who do you want to serve, but who do I want to become? And those habits are going to push you to get those results. So that was everything in this video. I did want to show you, okay, some of the pros. Let me see. Let me see who the shortcut is for. It's for people who want a part-time and full-time online business that will last long-term for you, not just fast results. People who are searching for passive income and want more free time to do the things they love with those who they love. Okay, aspiring marketers, affiliates, digital course creators who want to make an impact while at the same time learn the skills that will pay the bills. And awesome life seekers who want to achieve more than just income and welcome excellence in all areas of their life, right? The holistic approach, personal, the relationships, the health, all these sides of things, plus the business side, unlike anybody else. Who's an off-board tire kickers, all triers, and we'll see what happens type of people, because I've dealt with them and I really just don't put my energy into that. But if you're somebody who's serious about it, I'm going to put more effort into you as opposed to somebody who doesn't. I'm not somebody who wastes my time. Just throwing that out there. I'm nice, I'm humble, but it's not something you wouldn't want to do that either. So pros and cons, you get to copy a millionaire's business, so you can get a head start and find yourself earning much faster than you ever thought, which means you'll be excited to keep moving forward and make less mistakes because you're going to be able to follow a proven blueprint, a proven system, and somebody who's done this and made millions of dollars. Jeff Lerner, a proven digital entrepreneur who is grateful and open enough to reveal all his secrets to how you can start making a difference in your life and financial life, which means you'll feel confident and certain at what you're learning and taking action on step by step. Jeff's backstory of how he became to be, so you can clearly see this man in living proof that he has cleared over $400,000 worth of debt and has come from a background like he has, and that you can do exactly the same. Like you can relate. Maybe it's not to the exact experience or the exact depth, but it shows that you can do the same. Inspiring, trustworthy, and honest material that comes from Jeff's heart. So you don't have to worry about it being some lame internet guru fluff you waste your time on, which means your life and your spirits will feel much more higher and feel happier because of this overall, and feel like, okay, I can get the results, and feel happier opening up to the people in your world that are closest to you. Hey, look, this worked for me. The cons, honestly, there really are none. And people would probably say differently if they're reviewing it because they want to promote their own offer. At the end of the day, they haven't gotten into the courses themselves. They don't understand Jeff enough. They're like, well, I've seen stuff like this. And literally this is a plug and play system where you just get into the system and you promote the product. That's not what it is. Okay, so stop listening to all that noise that's out there. Okay, click here to grab your free copy. You can do that. What I like most about it, the ability to connect with Jeff and everybody else in the community, so you don't have to be felt alone. You have people you can bounce off ideas with, and it feels warm. It's kind of like sitting next to a fire, if you've ever done so. I know you have, likely, or sat in a tub. It's just so warm and relaxing. All the problems just go away. And that's what this feels like. So here are some other things that I'd like to. You get to discover the one secret that'll fast track and make your life a whole lot easier. You don't spend any you literally zero out your mistakes by doing a lot of this. Of course, everybody makes mistakes and failures, as I did along my way, and it's normal to have that. But to avoid the things you shouldn't be spending your time and energy on. You get to relate with Jeff and see what you can do to replicate him. Follow the right strategy. Like I said, with the blogging, the YouTube, social media, email marketing, all these things, you're going to find the right strategy by people who have actually produced the results. And there are courses out there that are much cheaper. I get it, but people don't understand the right strategy for you, and that you get everything in one place, and it's proven that it's quality. It's not just more expensive, it's quality. But again, you can start off with this free download. It'll be down below. Get into the blueprint, get into the courses, which I highly advise. Talk about that if you would like to. And then what I didn't like, I can't really say anything about it, not being biased, because I know Jeff now. It's the truth. Unlike anybody else out there. You're not going to come across somebody like Jeff who's as genuine, charismatic, a leader, energetic. He literally goes live every single week, puts video after video out, podcasts for you, free content on top of all that. That'll be in another video in the Jeff Lerner side of things. So final thoughts and your next steps, go ahead and pick up that free download of the free guide and the ebook here, where it's going to show you the fastest way to becoming a millionaire. And I really do think that this book will help change your life. Oh, and as well, you wanted to know an alternative to this. There's also other things like my $1,000 plus per month affiliate marketing blueprint, shameless plug. I know I put myself in there, but I really do think over the years of doing this that this can help you. And also other like free guides in the front. I mean, there aren't really too many I can think of that are worth as much, but you know, there'll be more in the post, just like my stuff, and maybe the passive income guide, and a few other things like, you know, lead stuff. But this is, you know, stands alone amongst everything else out there that I've come across. And you will not likely find something like this again. And if it is, it's usually regurgitated, or it just doesn't end up working out the way you want it to. So that'll all be in there. I showed you everything from the inside of the book as much as I could, the Entre Institute, what comes with it, the Entre Blueprint that you can get access to, and then the Awesome Life Challenge that comes with it for free. Whatever that is. I think I got out of that page. Yeah, I did. But the Awesome Life Challenge comes with it. You can get the courses. One of them to start with, the reviews of other people, what they're talking about, saying amazing things about it. And that, I believe, is everything. I showed you snippets of about every page without giving away too much, because it's best that you go in it for yourself. And the best reason, why should you get it through me? Why should you even be listening to me at this point? And if you have, thank you. I really do. I'm humbled. And I want to say that, you know, I'll give you a lot of free things that go away with just getting this free blueprint, this free download. A lot of my free advice, a lot of my help to keep you away from people who want to scam you, people who want to take your money, courses that aren't even worth it, just consuming YouTube, blog content day after day. I've been there. Don't want to do that. Eventually, you want to move into something where people can help. Okay. So I don't think I missed anything. I'm just trying to think in my head as I'm clicking the tabs here. But yeah, that's everything in this post that I wanted to cover. Okay. So go ahead, get this free download down below, get started, and yeah, you're going to enjoy it. Get in there, get into the video, get started as soon as possible. Don't waste any time, right? Time is valuable. If you value your time as much as I do, if you value staying away from making the mistakes, if you value the things you want in your life, like the freedom, the more money, the impact you want to make, right? Because being able to make an impact in the internet is an amazing feeling. And then being able to create life on your own terms, be able to live it on your own terms without a boss. Nothing better than that. The digital space, you're in good hands, okay? Not only with Jeff and everybody else, like the 8-figure earners, everybody in the community, myself included, who's proven to be making money in not only one space, but in multiple ones, okay? So any questions, comments, or concerns, leave it down below. Hopefully you learned something here. And don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification icon so you don't miss my future work. And again, look at this down below in the description. And that's everything. Thanks. Bye.